We give thanks and praises, to the Most High and in the Terus. We give thanks for the elements of fire, the elements of earth, the element of water, the element of wind, and the ether. We give thanks still, Yes, my name is Kongo Wattu, as you know me, Nana Osei Boadi. Respect. I am in the higher place. As you can hear from the background, the heights, the sound of the cricket, and the Terus in the nature speaking, showing my tiger nuts for my root chakra. We give thanks and praises. We are light beings. All of us are light beings. Human beings are condensed light. Color and this and that, race, creed is all illusion. We are condensed light. Spirit forms matter. I am here with the Terus. When you go down straight, you will see the holy sacred place, or the sacred place of our ancestors. And today is Friday, the day of Venus, or you can say Oshun. So in Africa, we have different names for the sweet waters, or the elements that represent Friday. So in Ghana, we say Densu, Efia. But Ghana is big, So, not Densu alone, but when you come to Peru Mountains, we have Adowa, the most beautiful Adowa. You remember, Adowa is also a name for deer. The animal, the deer, the game, deer. The most beautiful. So, we have a Neteru here called Adowa. Very, very powerful for the people of Peru. And her symbols are mudfish. So nobody eats the mudfish here. One pastor tried it. By the time he finished roasting the mudfish, the pastor died instantly. You can come to Kweu and ask this. It's reality. We are nature. We are light beings. The laws of Ma'at is the greatest law. If Africans can follow the laws of Ma'at, everything will be all right. The laws of Ma'at is what guides us. It's what protects us. It's in our DNA. Nobody can touch you or nobody can do any harm to you if you abide by the laws of Ma'at. It is not how you look. It is not how slim you are or how huge you are. It is the laws, the principles that guide us as a nation from ancient Kemet until now, ancient Nubia. The laws. Without the laws, you live in fear. You'll be paranoid. You live in fear. Anytime you think somebody is after you, But with the laws of Ma'at, you have no fear at all. This is it. The 42 laws of Ma'at. You have no fear at all. Because You know that you don't do no wrong. You know that you don't steal. You don't act with violence. You know you don't kill. You know you will not be unjust. Today, so many people are unjust. You remember Bob Marley's song? He said, man to man, it's so unjust. And you don't know who to trust. You know you don't cause no pain. You never waste food. Africans, we never waste food in ancient time. I remember when I went to the northern region, they cook large pots of meal. And the children, all of them sit around it and eat together. They don't cook less and they don't waste food too. They cook in a way that everybody can have it and come and eat some. Because food alone is like charity. You don't waste food. You see? But today, human beings think that they have money. They go to the restaurants and buy huge packs of food and eat some and flex and throw the rest in the dustbin. Even if it is chicken, somebody also need that. Because we live in non-judgmental. So if it is chicken, somebody also need that. If it is a pizza, somebody also need that. Why do you have to go and buy a box of pizza, big one, and just take, a slice and let go the rest? You will feel guilty. You're punishing yourself, beloved. I will not lie. Why do I have to lie? If you think that you don't lie, you have no fear. And if you don't lie, you will never attract a liar. Because you are what you attract. That's the law. You are what you attract. I will not desecrate holy places. Listen, here is pure. I told you in ancient time we did not have no big temples or what we call churches and mosques and this and that. It came later when mankind started worshipping forms. When we started worshipping forms, we feel like, oh, the creator looks like this, because the creator is kind of like how 10 people are describing how elephant looks like. So this one say, oh, the elephant has a big leg. You understand? This one too say, oh, because the one who holds the tail say the elephant has a small tail. I saw it go. So people describe according to their perception how the creator looks like. So when you go to the temples all over the world, you will see that even Buddha looks differently. Some make the nose bigger than some. Some looks more feminine than masculine, because that's your perception. I don't deal with forms. I don't deal with those things. I even educate traditional priests to know themselves well. Because in the age that we are, which is the sixth sun, where we are transitioning, in that age, in this age, golden age, we're now going to have no shrines, in quote. With all these wooden carvings and all these things, the blood, we're not going to have them. Because in ancient time, it wasn't so. It was just the woods, the sacred places. That's it, nothing. It is Neteru, sacred places, the rocks. Everything was pure. Because we are the tree, and the tree is us. We don't have to cut down the tree and make a human look or face out of the tree and pour some oil and all these things on top before then we can say that we are worshiping something. No way. They are the ones that are worshiping us. They are the ones that are serving us. As I step here, I did my meditation, I did my light and sound meditation. They started, and the wind started blowing. The whole place was foggy. because they realize that their master is here. We are the masters. We are the avatars of the universe. So Africans never worship no stones. We never worship no trees. We never worship them tender. Those things are ministers. They are ministering spirits. They serve us. They give us life. We breathe in oxygen. And they give us carbon dioxide. Carbon. And we take the carbon for energy. And we purify it. And we exhale. You know what I mean? We take in the oxygen. We purify it. And we exhale. And we give our carbon to them. And they give us back the oxygen. Today, even the Europeans have realized that if you hug a tree, you feel well. Yes, and they even have tree festivals in Scotland and other European countries because they realize that if you are sick and you have a big tree with good roots and you go and sit under it and you meditate and let the tree, imagine the tree taking all your problems, you will feel better. That is what I was talking about, the essence. Every tree has their essences. So our ancestors realized that if this tree gives me oxygen, I have to be grateful for this tree. That is not worshipping. If somebody comes to you and you send the person to go and buy bread and the person comes, sometimes it's all right to give something to the person to motivate the person. Trees also need motivation. Even animals need motivation. Everything needs the sun, the moon, the stars, everything needs motivation. They all love us and they give us. But we appreciate love them. So we give them something, offering. We pour water under the ground. The water is life, so that the water could go and do what? Nourish the root. We are magical people. Let us be free. Let us open our mind. Have an open mind. And once we have an open mind, everything is going to flow. We have blocked our chakras, especially so-called conscious groups. We are holding on to race and this and that. How many people even have the same color in Africa? The same color, the shade, same. How many people? You will see some people in South Africa, they look lighter than even some people in Spain, or what we call Spaniards. We are like beings. Colors are illusion. What is in the spine, it is spirit. It is formless. That is you. That is why Osa or Oza say that I am Jedi. You know, I am steadfastness. Child of Jedi. Conceived and born in the region of Jedu. The region of Jedu. It is the spine. That is where the sperm, the semen flows from. Who is never born out of semen? Which man? Which color? We are all born from semen. We are all seamen. We swimming. Seamen. Swimming in the ocean of love and the ocean of mercy. Coming to have this human experience to free ourselves, to liberate ourselves from our past lives experiences. So, I am body, I am this, I am fat, I am this, I am... It is illusion. I am not this body. If you hate me because of this, it is illusion. I just need this car. I bought this car. I love this car. This is a car. You could also go and buy Benz or Chrysler or this and Range Rover. It's all car. It don't matter to me. What matters is the driver, the higher self. So, do not desecrate holy places. Do not speak evil. Always speak positive things. When your child do something wrong, don't say, oh, you're a bad child, you're going to suffer, you are this, you ain't that, you ain't. Stop saying those things to your children. Because whatever you are saying, you are doing what? Creating. No wonder we have so many armed robbers and so many crooks, children calling themselves thugs and this and that. Negativity. Speak good. Tell the child to be graceful. Tell the child to be very faithful, to love, because we are love. Who can tell me the name of God? There is no name. You can never tell me that your language is higher than somebody's language. Love. If you do meditation and you go to the highest point, to the highest region, you find nothing. All you find is nothing. It's called a silent knowledge. It's you find yourself swimming in the ocean of love. We call it Suma. The Ghana people call it Suma. Susuma. Akwele Suma. The twins. If you go to Vietnam, the same language, Suma. Sumerian. The Sioux. The character. And that is what you find. We are love. That's our original nature. But we have created so much beliefs and so much perception and what we call parasites. And, we've created judge and victim. That is what is going on, judge and victim. So we victimize ourselves and we judge ourselves. You know what I mean? You see somebody doing this, you judge the person. Somebody eating this, you judge the person. That's all we do. But that is not what is important. The most important thing is to love. Even you will see that those that you sometimes have the same so-called like-minded people, they will even betray you. And those that you think that they are the ones that are not even on your path, they will even rescue you. Because it is about love. They show love. In my days as Kongo Wattu, I have never seen any like-minded group or so-called conscious group come to my aid before. So Christians and Muslims and different people that we always think that we better than them. Malcolm X, Malik El-Shabazz said that we should be patient. We think that we have seen something, we're just waking up. Some of us saw the light just yesterday, 2013, 2012, 2011, and we think that we are above everybody, we are champion. Because we started eating some kind of ital food recently that we think that we are better than. No way! I used to be like that. But when you mature and you do light and sound meditation and you mature, my brother, my sisters, you will never judge nobody. You will never say nothing. What is it? Is it about longevity? If it is about longevity, somebody has the key, the formula for longevity, more than even you. So my motto since 1997 has been humility before honor. That's it. I dine with everybody. I eat with everybody. Humility. Then I get the key. The greatest statesman, the greatest powerful mystical man in Ghana in those days in the 17th century, Okonfo Anoche. Okonfo Anoche. He is a simple man. He moved everywhere, free spirit, to go and help different what we call tribes. And that is me. I belong to no tribes. I am light. I love everybody. Because the Most High is light, is everywhere, and light is energy. If we know the laws of karma and we know how we move about, we will even keep quiet and learn more. Africa needs to learn. Africa needs to learn. And our teachers, our conscious teachers, those with big titles, master teachers and all those things, need to preach love or teach love. If black people learn about love, no evil will come to them. I am telling you, I don't lock my door. I left my door. I have left my home to come to these mountains. If black people learn love, divine love, and practice divine love, and see themselves as light, and not just blah, 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 no evil will come to them. Humanity is suffering everywhere. Pakistanians are suffering. Indians are suffering. Everywhere there are suffering. People are suffering even in Uruguay. People are suffering in Portugal. I saw a documentary on Europeans in Romania or something. They are burning charcoal before they eat. And that is the same thing we do in Ghana. In the villages, people burn charcoal before they sell, before they eat. Are you better than somebody? Why do you complain every day? Practice divine love and see the effect of it. My fellow light workers. It says, I will not sow seeds of regret. You know that what you are doing is not right, but you are still sowing those seeds. You know that this woman is 50 years old and could be your mom. But still, you said that this woman is whom you love just because you want to have what? Green card in America. Now you've gone to America, she's using you. And now you are regretting. Do not sow seeds of regret. Never do that. And you, this woman to 65, instead of having your own mate, you are saying that age is just a number, and you've gone for 25-year-old boy just because he looks so masculine and he have a big thing to satisfy you. Now you're regretting. This is greed. This is greed. So we are not happy. We have everything and people are not happy, or because of the greed, the choices that we sow. And it creates a lot of bad karma for us. Listen up. I will not abuse my sexuality. This is what I want to touch down. Listen, my people. You got to know yourself. We have 7 major chakras. The root chakra, also known as Baphomet. You never know that. Also known as Lucifer. You know? Or Set, if you are a committed student. Set. Or Christian, Satan. If you are Muslim, Shaitan. Shaitan is your root chakra. But Shaitan is also, trust me, a light. So, Shaitan works together with Oshun or Heteru. They are lovers. Trust me. And sometimes Heru also is a lover too. Who doesn't want joy and happiness? Who doesn't want joy and happiness? Because heteru represents joy and happiness and companionship, everything. She is compassionate. So, Satan himself loves to be happy. And this is the trick. Don't abuse it. Don't abuse your sexuality. The reason why you have been given so much energy in your manhood, it is not about sex. It's about using the life force, the fluid there to ascend, to help yourself to ascend and go higher to the crown chakra and beyond. But you were never taught. Nobody told you that. So you think that you are champion. Everybody like your thing, So your thing sweet like sugar cane. We have so many words in the musical industry praising it. So you see this one, pine. You see Akosia, pine. You see Ajua, pine. Your mother, pine. Your auntie, pine. Because you think you have the most sweetest thing. Well, let me tell you something. All will deplete. All the vital fluid, the nutrients that you need, the energy that you need. This is what makes you fearless. Satan is fearless. Has no fear for nobody. You see me? Me have no fear. I don't hide. I go on national radio and I spit my mind. I speak my mind and I spit fire. I have no fear for the little devil. Do not waste your energy. Do not do 12 rounds, 1 round, 2nd round. It is no use, youth man out there. You are wasting your set within you. And if you deplete it, what will happen? Infections. It's just that the whole place now is out of balance. The pH is out of balance. So when the pH is out of balance, then you have what we call infections. That's it. Your sexual energy is being depleted. And you think you are champion. You are wasting your time, your energy. You think why the Catholic Church have the convent and what they call and all those things. It is not about that. It was happening in ancient Africa. A priest is someone who must stay for 7 good years without having sexual intercourse. In ancient Africa, to be a traditional priest, 7 good years. Today, people use 1 day to become priests. They go to Nigeria and they give them priest name. Olusegun, Baba, Ana, Ina, Ifa, Ida, Aoya, so many big names. Then they do ceremony for them. Then they say they are priests. 7 good years, no sex. And that is what I went through. You don't eat no sugar. No meat. You sleep on the ground. Connect to Mother Earth. Walk barefoot. To build your root chakra. Communicate with water. Look into water as your mirror. And see and communicate with water. Because even the Europeans are now saying that water is what is going to save the next generation. So now, now they have a solar panel even inside water. Solar panels inside water. So as the water is turning the turbines, and then the panel is charging more and more. Water get no enemy. Fella and Nikolakbo. You must know that. Do not abuse your sexuality. You don't need to go and drink Viagra and pills and alcohols and all those things. Even animals have sense. Gorillas have sense. They eat roots. They uproot roots and chew if they want to make love. They chew roots and all those things. Brown, red root that represents the root chakra because it is red. That is why most of the beaters, you know what I mean, mahogany and all those things, mandingo, all those beaters, they look red. Anything that they say that is for sex, it looks red. Name all the local drinks in Ghana. They all look red because it's for the root chakra. But the mistake that they do is that they add ethanol, which weakens the brain cells. And they put small percentage of herbs inside. So enough youth, liver and kidneys have been destroyed now. So much dialysis, so much cancer, so much this, so much that, and people don't understand what is going on. So much alcohol, advertising on the TV, using celebrities, young, handsome men, drinking. Some of them don't even drink, but the public will use them. The advertising company will use them to fool you, thinking that they drink. So you see a handsome man, a musician, or a movie actor, you think that, wow, he's cool, he looks so fresh, look at his beard. Wow, this is what he drinks. Then you go and buy it. Then you step on the woman, bam, 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 bam. Playing music. At the background, you see the music, bang, 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 bang. Those who love dancehall, play dancehall music to have sex. Those Christians playing hip-hop, those, you know what I mean? Madness. You are wasting your own energy. Your fuel, which is supposed to help you, your space shuttle within your spine to fly into the sky. And you are wasting it. When you are 30 years, now you have no sperm in you. Going round and round looking for sperm. Do not abuse your sexuality. That is all you have. Sex is for procreation and not for pleasure. All those conscious women out there who have locks and think that sex is everything and glorifying sex and all those things, they should watch out. So-called conscious sisters. And when they come to Africa and they come and get the brothers, it's all about sex. And if you are not able to satisfy them, then they leave you and go to another man. They even take your friend. Because it's all about sex. You are abusing Oshun. You are abusing Oshun. You don't have love more than Oshun. But she never abuses her sexuality. Let's move on. I will not be an aggressor. We all know that. In this generation, most of the youths, they are aggressive. Aggressor. It's good to be aggressive. It's good. But not too much. You are aggressive because you want to grab this, you want to grab that. So you want to make money quick than your father. I will not be guileful. I will not lay waste the plough land. All those people live in their villages, good lands, then they leave the land. They leave the plough land, then they go to the city because they want to go and have an office job. Go and see them. They're sleeping in front of people's stores and all those things, and mosquitoes biting them here and there, eating all kind of food, not taking bath. In the name of green pasture, do not leave the plough land. I will not bear false witness. What you have not seen, you say you have seen it. You go to court and bear false witness. Karma is upon you. I will not speak against any person. You know that. I will not be wrathful and angry. I will not lay with a man's wife. This is what is happening. You are married. And still, you chase another man's wife. If you don't know, it's different. But you know that this is your friend's wife. And you still want to yum it. up to you. I will not lay with a woman's husband. I will not pollute myself. Even self-thinking negative pollute you. Not everything that goes into your mouth, but what comes out, thinking negative thought, even pollute you, pollute your thought, and even affect your health. I will not cause terror. Terrorists all over. We know who are the best terrorists in this country and the whole world. Terror everywhere, dropping bomb on people, innocent people, killing them. Do not cause terror. Because whatever you do will be done unto you. And when it happens, then you start to cry. You can't cry. There's a tension. There's a bomb somewhere. Just yesterday, somebody just shot one police dead. And he was also killed in France. And there's condolences from everywhere and solidarity. But they have forgotten what they are doing to innocent black people. Karma is going to fall upon you if you do that. You have bombed so many people. But when one person dies, it's like the whole country is perishing. What kind of hypocrisy is that? If the world leaders want to see no terrorists, so-called, they should not go and bomb nobody also. Our camp people say, same stick you used to hit John, that stick will be used to hit Peter. Same way. So world leaders should be careful because karma is real. Nobody can escape. America can't escape from karma. England can never escape. France can never escape. Germany can never escape. Neither. Whoever caused terror, whether it is 1820 or whether it is 1442, they can never escape. Those souls will come and be reborn and they will come and punish you. That is the law of karma. If you kill somebody's father, that person will be born and they will come and punish you. If you don't understand the law of karma, let us show you how to go back in your past life. Then you will see the things that you have done in your past life. Then you will keep quiet for once. You will keep quiet for once. All the suffering that you are going through, you will keep quiet for once. You will never blame nobody. You will never blame your mother or your father or your friends for your failure. You will see the reason why things are not going so. Everybody should learn about how to connect to their past life. I will not pollute the earth. Of course, today, plastics all over Africa, plastic bags here and there, pollution all over. If you love the earth, you don't pollute the earth. Ancient time in Ghana, we had laws, what we call taboos, governing the lands. We don't pollute waters, we don't pollute the earth. You know? They tell you that if you do that, it's not good. Then, because the earth is a living being, there is a guide, and that guide will punish you. They say all those things. So even though it's kind of fear, it's also, disciplines you. Today, Christianity say, forget about all those things. There's nothing there. Pollute it. And this is what is happening to our people in our nation. They're the same politicians don't know what to do now. They don't know what they are confused. The debt is catching up on them. Then they are confused. The flood is coming. Rainy season is coming. They are thinking of how to stop the flood and all those things, which is caused by 90% filth within the cities, the gutters. How can you have open drainage system? Then people throwing rubbish, people putting abortion, fetus, and all those things inside. What is happening? Nana Bruku, what is happening to your nation? What is happening, Nana Bruku? What is happening to your nation? Yes, I'm calling upon you. Rise, rise, and rise, Africans, and know that the laws of MA'AT govern us way back, not today. 1960, Ghana was so beautiful, more than some part of Europe in the 1960s. Clean, beautiful. Nankole was so clean, you could see inside. River Pride was so clean, you could see inside. Peshin was so clean, I used to go and bath inside. and we catch fishes and all those things. Now it's all over, stinking all over. What happened? The same water you go to England, we have River Thames, and people have boats over it, and they make their wedding reception over it. We can do the same thing also here. But look at what we've done to our waters. And when judgment is falling upon us, when people are dying, we don't understand. We say, oh, why? Why me? God, why? Karma is upon the land. We give thanks and praises. Yeah, we give thanks. I will not turn from the words of truth. Think about that while I sip my water. Take my coconut water. We give thanks. While I chew my tiger nut, charging me up. A lot of flues. If you go to Spain, they make a drink out of it. They call it horchata. Very, very powerful. Pure. This is grown. It's grown here in my hometown. Pure. I will not turn from the words of truth. I will not utter curses. Listen up. Now, in the movie industry in Ghana, it's full of curses. Especially the Kumasi movies, without apology. Everything is about curse. Whatever you see, if somebody is having quarrel with somebody, they say, I will curse you. I will curse you. So Kumasi is known for that. What kind of nonsense is this? I will not curse. I will not utter curses. We don't do that. Because we are light beings. If you curse somebody, it will come upon you. We are light beings, so we don't curse people. It will happen. Have patience. Nobody is your enemy. Have patience and learn. Do not curse. Do not initiate a quarrel. Do not be excitable or contentious. Do not be eavesdropper. Do not speak over much. Do not act against your ancestors. If you go to Europe, they praise their ancestors. Only Ghana, Africa, we hate our ancestors. Do not waste water. Do not be arrogant. Oh, that is number one thing in this country, in Africa. I will not blaspheme the one most high. I will not commit fraud. Never commit fraud. Burn all pastors, malams, confused, babalawos, and all these people that commit fraud in Africa. Fire upon you.